The task we're going to look at now is a bit of a fun one. It's written there and it says, which numbers have an odd number of factors? Well, before we can make a start, we've got to make sure that we're all clear with what this word here is, this word factors. You can look up your dictionary and it will have a definition of factors in it. I find that sometimes, though, writing a definition and putting it in a dictionary is probably more confusing than just seeing it, and many students confuse factors and multiples. Let's think about if I've got the number 6. If I've got the number 6, and here it really helps to have blocks. Well, if I've got 6 blocks, and I'm just going to have to pretend that I've got 6 blocks. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and I've arranged them in a line. I've got a rectangle now that's got a side length of 1 there and a length along there of 6. So 1 by 6 is one way of writing 6. But there's another way. I can write it as 2 by 3. So here are my blocks again, but this time I've arranged them as 2 by 3, and we know that 2 by 3 is also 6. Now these are my rectangles. I can't make them in any other way. Of course I could swap it around like this, and I could make it 3 by 2, because we know, oops, what's happening to my pen? We know that 3 by 2 is also 6. But there's no other way that I can arrange those blocks without cutting them up. So if I want to have just the whole blocks, that's all I can do. Now that means that I can list my factors of 6. So let's go to a new page. Oops, what's it doing? Come on, you can do it. So the factors of 6 can be written like this. We know that we've got 1 by 6 and 2 by 3. Don't need to worry about 3 by 2 or 6 by 1 because they are still factors. Now when we want to make a list, we can write them as a set. Now when I was in primary school, we spent a long time learning how to draw braces, and we were very proud when we could do it, and I'm still not very neat. But that's a bracey, and we tend to use that type of bracket when we want to say it's a set. And we use the elements of the set and we separate them with a comma. So if I list the factors are 1, 2, 3, and 6. And we close that. So how many factors are there of 6? The number of factors is 4, because we've got 4 in that set. Now 4 is an even number, so if we go back to our problem at the start, we want to know which type of numbers have an odd number of factors. Well, 6 is one of them because that's an even number. So grab yourself some blocks and play around with some different numbers. What about trying factors of maybe, let's think, what about try 8, work out what the factors are. Then pick some others. You could try 10, you could look at 36, you'll need a lot of blocks for that one. Now all of this is part of that process of specialising, where you try some and you have a go, and remember that the task you're looking for are which numbers have, I should write here, just correct that, which numbers have an odd number of factors. So have a go, have a play, see what you come up with. I'm looking forward to hearing that you've found which type of numbers they are.